Hey, alright, so today's video is going to be a little bit different. So recently, I was on Facebook Marketplace and there was this person selling this guitar. You know, they don't know anything about it for like $15. I was like, well, I mean, let's go look at it. At first I thought it was like a mini or a replica or something like that. But the story is, I think it was like her like uncle or something. I don't know what really happened to the uncle, but they found it in his room and now they want to sell it. Of course, they took a look at it and they're like, oh wow, it's like not playable. And they're like, oh, so I'm so sorry that, you know, it's in this condition. And then, but they were selling for $15. That's $15. So I went ahead and bought it because why not? I checked the serial number and I matched it with what I think is a 1978 Ibanez Les Paul. So a little backstory on the Ibanez Les Paul. Obviously Ibanez doesn't make Les Pauls anymore. However, before 1977, there was like this whole lawsuit or something over like the headstock, which is interesting. And after 1977, they changed their headstocks. Now, this headstock is not the lawsuit headstock, so this is not a lawsuit guitar. However, it was, I guess, made around that era, which is why it's still an Ibanez Les Paul. It's just not the lawsuit. I'm not really sure what it's worth, but I'm gonna try restoring it. Condition of the guitar. The frets are actually pretty worn, which tells me that the uncle probably played it a lot, or, you know, whoever owned it prior played it a lot. Knobs look okay. They seem kind of like vintage, so I think I'm gonna keep them during this restoration. The pick guard, if you can see, this is the only piece that's left of the pick guard. Like this. This is literally what's left of the pick guard. Yeah, like the pick guard, is that just a bunch of dust? Anyway, the pick guard, I guess holder or whatever is completely rusted. The screws are rusted. The bridge actually seems okay. Or at least the stop tail or whatever it's called actually seems okay. The screw's a little bit rusted, so I'm gonna try to like restore that. The bridge itself though, where your hand is like, you know, played, or like where you palm mute, it seems like everything's rusted there. So seems like the bottom half of the bridge is super rusted, which is what I'll be trying to restore. The other half of the top part of the bridge is not great, but if the whole bridge looked like just the top part, I probably wouldn't even do anything to it. The pickup covers are pretty rusted. There's like metal like filings on where the magnetic poles are. I don't know what kind of pickup it is, but you can see like literally it's not like rust here. It's literally just like metal filings right here on the pick guard. And of course the pick guard itself has a lot of corrosion as well. Switch, I don't know. We'll see if it works or not, but seems okay. Body otherwise, there's a ding right here, but actually looks okay. Headstock actually looks okay, as you can see. Tuners actually look okay too, so I'm probably not going to be restoring any of that. Alright, so let's take this thing apart. Whoever strung this on actually strung it on backwards. Pegs are turning backwards. This one's so corroded that it won't even come out. The rest of this bolt actually looks okay. Yeah, pretty corroded. Only on this side though. This side, it's not great, but actually looks okay. Oh shit, this one's stripped. Thank God I got this out. Alright, now that I have all these pieces that I want to clean up removed, I'm going to soak it in the rust remover, and then I'm going to go work out. and we'll see what happens after I come back. All right, so I put all these parts through the rust cleaner, and it turned out okay, especially for the pickup cover. This one went a little ham on the screwdriver and left some marks, so that's my fault. This one though, I didn't do anything to it, I just kind of scrubbed it. And obviously the gold finish is going to be, you know, partially worn, but at least the corrosion's gone and it looks a lot better. And same thing with the bridge. Most of the corrosion's gone, but obviously some of it is still there, and obviously the gold kind of lining is not. The pick guard that I ordered from Amazon, well, came in here today, but it didn't come with like the pick guard holder or whatever, so I decided to clean this one up as well, and then the other part of the bridge. All right, so it's time to put it back together. I'm gonna skip the part where I put this two-pneumatic bridge back together because that's very tedious. But everything else I've cleaned, and I will fast forward through that. Yeah, and I forgot to mention, some of these pickup ring screws, they're like stripped, like I mentioned earlier in the video. So, I mean, maybe I'll order some online, but right now, I guess each pickup ring will only have 2 screws. Vintage. Putting strings on is pretty boring, right? So I'm just gonna skip this part. All right, now to set it up and intonate it. This part's mildly interesting. Do you hear like the, so this is in tune, but it's still hitting the frets. That means the neck is actually bent this too far that way, so I need to adjust the truss rod as well. Well, my camera ran out of battery, so I guess I'm using my phone. Pretty sure it's all set up now. I mean, the only thing left to do is to try it out.